Vanakkam and Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome to part 8 of the nature of Padi, Pasu and Pasam. Podu Ilakkanam, the general nature of the Lord. When the Lord exists in His 8 special natures as expounded in the previous video, He has no name and no form. If the Lord exists in the subtle form, the souls will not be able to perceive or know Him. How will the souls then be able to identify with Him and remain in bliss? Out of His supreme mercy, He takes many forms, which are the cause of His many names, and helps the souls to get rid of their sickness of ignorance and finally remain in bliss. This is known as His Podu Ilakkanam, His general nature. This general nature of the Lord should not be considered to be inferior to His special nature. The Sati, divine grace of the Lord, is the cause of His forms and names. These divine forms are unlike our bodies as they do not appear from Maya. His divine forms, divine names, and divine actions all appear by His divine grace. His divine form is called Aruttirumeni. His divine action is called Aruttoril in Tamil. He takes His form according to His divine will. This form does not have to be created by someone else or created from something else. If the Lord has no form, we will not be able to see Him. Besides not being able to see Him, we will not be able to think about Him. Many souls have a great desire to see His divine form. If the Lord does not take a divine form, He will not be able to fulfill their desires. The Lord takes many forms for the sake of His devotees. If the Lord does not take a divine form, the souls will not be able to think about Him. The 3 divine forms. These divine forms are Aruvam, formless, Aruvuruvam, formless form, and Uruvam, form. His formless state is not seen by the naked eye. This exists in the form of divine grace, Sati, and helps the souls. His formless form is known in a way and also unknown in a way. Even when it is seen as a form that has no hands, face, etc. A form is seen and known by the naked eye. It has a face, hand, etc. The fivefold acts of the Lord. The acts performed by the Lord can be grouped into 5 divisions. They are as follows: creation, preservation, dissolution, obscuration, and liberation. Before the souls attain spiritual maturity, that is, in the state of ignorance, it is in the act of obscuration or concealment known as Mareppu that allows the souls to be deluded by the body and world. It is the act of liberation that rids the souls of births and deaths and makes them attain liberation when they attain spiritual maturity. The act of obscuration allows souls to slowly get rid of their ignorance, thereby making them to finally attain spiritual maturity. It is for this reason that the Lord performs the act of obscuration. If the Lord only performs the 3 acts of creation, preservation, and dissolution, How do the souls attain spiritual maturity and finally liberation? Other religions cannot find an answer to this question. This concludes part 8. Thank you for watching. Mika Nandri Vanakkam.